Welcome to a brand new BS High School report at Planet Sub. Today we'll feature Kaitlyn Hanna, sophomore golfer and basketball player from Westside. Kaitlyn won the Class A state championship in golf and the Nebraska girls amateur title at Beatrice Country Club just last month. Please enjoy. Welcome into a new BS High School report at Planet Sub. I'm joined today by Kaitlyn Hanna, golfer and basketball player from Westside. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Now, Hannah, there is no H at the end. Are you disappointed that there's no H, so it's not a palindrome?
No, I kind of like no H. It's different,
It's different.
Yeah.
So, was it ever confusing not being able to spell your name forward and backwards? Never a problem for you?
Never really thought about that.
Never complained about that. Coming off the Nebraska golf championship at Beatrice Country Club, also state champion in golf for Class A for girls. First question, where did you learn how to golf that well at such a young age?
Well, I first picked up the club when I was about 4 years old. My dad used to help run the Cox Classic over at Champions. Okay. So, I was always around the golf course. And we actually hosted a golfer from Columbia. His name was Camilo Benedetti. We hosted him for about 7 years. So.
Thank you.
So, that's really where I started to golf, and then just kind of loved it from there. My dad always played sports when he was younger, basketball as well, so just kind of fell in.
Always a junior golf programs. I guess where, I guess there's always, basketball at the Y, baseball at, wherever. Where are leagues and whatnot for golfing growing up?
Yeah, so I did a lot with Champions, which is where I belong. I did a lot of their young stuff, which were the camps, and we would go and play against other country clubs, which was pretty cool. And I guess now that I'm older, I'm kind of giving back, and I started with a couple of my teammates my own camp for golfers, starting as early as kindergarten all the way to 8th grade, so that's some place where they can go and learn the game.
As far as, I guess, 15, 16?
16,
Okay, 16.
Yep.
All right, so what is the best score of golf you've ever had?
The best score I've ever had is a 70 at Stone Creek. Yeah, I actually just played 6 swings yesterday and got the same score. But I guess the most complete run I've had was probably at Beatrice, where I shot that 72 even at like 6,000 yards, which was, for me, I'm very proud of myself just with all that hard work I put in, and I hope to continue doing that.
Have you ever had anger issues on the golf course?
I don't think so. I've never really gotten mad at myself, like maybe internally, but I'm not like throwing clubs or anything. Because I know that no one's perfect. We're all going to have the bad shots, the bad scores.
Yes.
So it just kind of, it all happens, and I guess, maybe the pros, they can get mad at themselves because they work, that's their job. But I just, it's just a game that I just really want to get good at, and
what is your advice for people who do throw clubs? Not me specifically, but I have thrown clubs on the golf course.
Yeah,
what's your advice?
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect, like I said.
Okay.
And everyone swings different, so maybe I have a natural draw. You may have a natural fade or something like that, or it may just go all over the place. I
have a natural tendency for either the trees or the water, whichever one's closer. So that's my tendency.
Yeah.
What is the toughest course you've ever played?
The toughest course I've ever played.
Or is there one, I guess?
I've played a lot of courses in the Midwest. They're all about the same. I guess it kind of depends. I'm kind of on like yardages, I guess. I can tell you my favorite course that I ever played, which was Arbor Links in Nebraska City.
Okay.
Where I actually played my 4-state match there with Nebraska. We ended up winning that. But I just love that link style courses, I guess. I don't know. Can't try to think of that tough course that I play. I don't know.
Are you that good then, I guess?
No. I just try to hit fairways and greens.
Okay. We have gotten our food. I got a Greek salad, no cucumbers. What did you get, Kate?
I got the ham and Swiss without the tomatoes and mayonnaise.
Good call.
Yeah,
the tomatoes, not my favorite. I forgot to ask for that on my my delicious cold salad here. So for golf, obviously you're getting into the high school season, so there's a team aspect to it. But as far as playing an individual sport like like golf and team sport like basketball, is your mentality any different for going from one season to the next, or is it pretty much I'm just gonna go play whatever?
Yeah, for golf, I love how it's just like that individual sport. So it's all on me if I win, if I lose. And if I do lose, it just pushes me because I know that no one else can play the sport for me, which is why I love golf, And for basketball, that team aspect of the sport, especially for Westside, we just have so much culture together. And then when we all have our individual roles and put them together, we can do some pretty amazing things, which I love. So.
Not to put too much pressure on you, but say the opportunity comes to go pro in golf earlier than the end of high school or college. Have you thought about that? Have you have you looked at any other examples of people that have done that?
Yeah. I haven't really gone as far as professionally just yet, but definitely for college, and then, I would love to play professionally. But, let's see how college goes, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
So you're not going to be Michelle Wee just yet?
Not just yet.
Who are a few golfers that you look up to, have always watched and studied?
I would say the golfer I look up to the most is IK Kim. She won the British Open a few years ago, and I actually ended up practicing for a few hours over at Shadow Ridge. Surprisingly, she's the same height as me, from girl. So I looked up to her because...
Well, not really.
Yeah, well, no, really. She's the same height as me.
No, you didn't look up to her, you looked at her. So.
Yeah, which was awesome to get to practice with her and see how these professionals practice. And, she always hits fairways and greens. She can't drive it as long as everyone else, but she's super consistent, which is what I strive to do. So.
On the green, what goes through your mind when you're putting? Is there anything going through your mind? I'm trying to learn how to golf better.
Yeah, so when I'm up out there on the green, I just look at my putt and I see maybe if my opponent's putting, how theirs breaks. I don't try to think about it too much or else I'll overread my putt. I like my coach at Golf Tech, James Kinney, taught me how to do aim point, where I can, test the slope of the whole green over my putt. And then I just go up there over the ball and I just don't think about anything and just know that I've been practicing and then hit the ball.
For in season for high school golf, is there any courses that you hadn't golfed at before you went into a match, and how did you approach those, or had you already played at every course?
So usually a lot of these courses we play in high school I played before, especially in the Omaha area when I was younger and did tournaments there. But there are a few courses in like Lincoln that I've never played before, and I'll usually get a couple of girls together on my team and we'll drive down there and try to kind of scout out the course, do some notes, so that we know what we're doing when we get up there.
This is probably going to have to be cut down because it's a terrible question. But what is the difference between a links style golf course and what's the other kind?
Yeah, so the link style is very open. You would see it at a lot of professional.
Oh, so no trees.
No trees.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
No trees,
yeah, all right. I like those.
We have some like sand hills up in northern Nebraska, which I love because you can just bomb it right down the middle.
Yes.
Or to the right. I mean, huge fairways. And the greens are usually faster in the link style courses, and then there's a tree line, which is a lot of country clubs have. So you have to hit it. It's all about how far you need to hit those drives and second shots.
Nope. There's not. Just watching it on TV, golf doesn't seem like there's a lot of trash talking in it.
Yeah.
But it seems like there is some gamesmanship, some intimidation factors. I watch Tiger Woods from time to time. Is there any Kaitlyn Hanna intimidation tactics on the golf course?
I don't know.
Or have you developed any of those?
I think really when I get to that, it's really match play. You know, when I'm going against just one person, it doesn't really matter about the score. It's just right at the end of the hole, whoever wins that. So I think sometimes, I mean, I don't do any trash talking or anything like that, but I'll definitely get into some people's heads. You know, when I try and I practice so hard to hit just fairways and greens.
Right.
And you know, when we're playing match play and things, it's all you have to win the hole. So I guess I can get into some people's heads when I'm playing really good, but I guess they can also get into mine too a little bit.
Right. Favorite thing to do pre-golf outing? Is it something to relax, something to get you pumped up? What is it? What's your pre-match tradition?
This is kind of funny, but usually when we go to out-of-town tournaments, my dad has a CD, One Direction, in his car.
That's a good.
And I'll play it
good choice.
the first 5 minutes before we get to the course.
Which song?
I can't
Does
remember.
it matter which song?
No, it's just it's one disc. That has multiple songs, and we turn it up, we blast it in the car.
Does it? So are you a Team Harry or Team? I don't even know any of the other. Harry Styles is the only one I know that exists in that band. Do you know anybody else in that band?
Was Niall Horan? Is that? I think she was.
That sounds
One
familiar.
Direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One Direction.
Actually, when I was down at Drive to the Masters, I actually met him there, which was pretty cool. Because I'm a very superstitious person, so every tournament I'll do the exact same thing.
Is it the same thing for basketball, or is it different?
Basketball, when I travel with the team, I'll listen to Hall of Fame, which is my favorite song. I love that song.
It's not. I don't know who.
I think it's by The Script.
The Script.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love that song, so I'll play that.
Favorite movie you've seen in the last year?
Last year, I would say my favorite golf movie is The Greatest Game Ever Played. Such a good movie.
That means that you're too much of a real golfer because it's not Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Or Caddyshack.
I like it. Well, I just like it because actually when I played in a tournament over at Aurari Dunes, it was pouring rain and my ball was right in a puddle and it reminded me just like The Greatest Game Ever Played.
Who's in that movie?
It is like Harry Barden, or he's one of the players.
I get that one and Legend of it's not the one with Will Smith.
No.
Okay.
That's
Bagger Vance. All right. Last question. When's your first golf tournament this year? Expectations for yourself this year for golf, and then where we can find you on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah. So I think our first tournament is August 22nd. I want to say it's at Holmes Golf Course in Lincoln. I'm looking to just try to win. I think we have about 10 tournaments. I'm looking to win 7 out of 10, if not more. And I just want to go out there, keep playing my best, and we'll see what happens. I really am looking forward to Metros, District, and State. I want to try to win those. And it's going to take a lot of hard work, but I think I can do it.
All right. Well, Kaitlyn, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on, and good luck this
Thanks.
season. Yeah, so.